Oh, in this video, we're actually be building out a choose your own adventure video game. We're just the start of it, and hopefully it kind of gives you a good idea of what you'll be doing for your project, where you will also be making a choose your own video game. Obviously, hopefully it's looks and feels a lot different than what we're about to make, but I just wanted to kind of show you how you can go just from scratch into making that game. So the easy thing to start off with is just getting an 800 by 800 canvas, one of a nice big game board. The second thing is to come up with your idea. So I have my idea. It's going to be about a cat who lost its owner and has to like go through this world and find it, right? Because it's a lot. It's a cat. It's lost. Now, what I want to do is I really want to get good art for it, and I could just Google things like lost cat, right, and see what I come up with. Lost cats in the Bronx, and these are all images, right? But I don't know. I want it to have a video game feel, and this is where AI is going to thrive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into my account, which I already did here for ChatGPT, which will give me some free images, and I'm going to say this: make an 8-bit video game map of a forest that has a house, a farm, a pond, and a cave. So those are like the places that my cat will be able to go. Now the images take a little bit here, but we'll see how it goes. Looks like it's generating a little fast. All right. Okay. I can deal with this. I like it. Okay. Okay. Kind of cool. I honestly think it's a little bit more advanced than I wanted, but I love it. Okay. Now make me a 8-bit video game cat for my video game. Just the cat and make it extra cute. All right, let's see what we get there. Okay. And rolling on ChatGPT, blah, blah, blah. Well, while we got this, let's go here and download that. And let's get my cat. Okay, we got the cat. Okay, now let's go here. I'm gonna go to, oh, here. Yeah, I kind of gotta crop this. So what I'm gonna do is gonna take a screenshot because I want this to be cropped a little bit closer. Okay, yeah, let's get that nice and cropped in there. And then we're gonna go to remove.bg. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get my cat. Okay. And yes. Okay. So I think we got what we need now. So I'm gonna download the preview there. It's a big name right there. And let's just import them. So I'm gonna import my two things. So I'm gonna upload my game map. Oh, that's my cat. Nope, I didn't want that one. Okay, I want my other cat with the removed background. And let me get this, the map. Good. All right. Let's see. Which one's which? Yeah, I don't want that one. Let's get that out of there. Okay. And I got my cat. I'm gonna rename this one. This is the uh, game map. I'm gonna change it to a PNG. And this looks like it's my cat. Yeah. So I'm gonna rename this cat. Now I know you can do all these things in time, and it's kind of a waste showing you all this stuff, but you know what? I just thought it's worth showing you soup to nuts how I go about doing this. All right, let's get these images in there. So we're gonna say let cat and let game map. Okay, game map. We're going to preload them. So we're going to do function preload. Cat is equal to load image, right? It's cat.png. And then we got our game map is equal to load image. And this one's called game dash, oh, quotes, don't forget quotes, game map.png. Okay. All right. I feel good about this. Let's press play and make sure it's loading up. All right. Looks good. All right. Now here's the deal. Now you might remember we got to make for every level its own function. So underneath the draw function, I'll even put a note here. I'm going to say add uh, game levels. Okay. I'm going to say function village level. Okay. And this will be where all the code for that village level goes. Now, for now, we'll just add an image. We're going to add one image of the village. So I'm going to say image. I'm going to do the village. And I'm going to do it. I called it game map. Game uh, 00. That's the top left-hand corner, 800, 600. And if I press play, you'll notice I don't see anything just yet because I have to tell the game what level to go on. So I'm going to say level. equal village. I remember doing this. Okay, so I'm going to start the game at village. So I say declare that at the top. And then in my draw function, we say if the if level is equal to village, right? We're just going to say this. Which one? Oh, it's called the village level. We're going to play the village level. All right, let's see if it works. Oh, right. I did this 800 by 800. Let's just, okay. That will look a little bit better. Okay, this looks pretty good, right? So I kind of got my game going on now. Now I want to add my cat, but I don't know where to put it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the mouse X uh, plus comma plus mouse Y, right? I'm gonna do that at let's say 50, 50. I'm gonna make this text size 30, fill to 55. Okay. And this is I'm putting in the draw function just so you could see it on all the levels. I'm gonna say mouse, right? And so now we can see where our mouse is, right? On the top left corner. So we can put things. All right, so I want my cat in the game too. So let's just add the cat in. I'm going to say this image cat, right? I'm going to put my mouse over here. So I want the cat to start at 635, 635. Okay, 635, 635, 635. And let's make the cat look kind of small. I'm going to do it 80 by 80. Let's get that cat there. So remember, the first two is the location. That's where my mouse was. And 80 by 80 is the dimensions. Okay, and there's my little cat. Okay, my game's coming together, right? So my cat has to find the owner. Now, what I would add to this to now like tell the player what to do is let's add a little text here. So let's just put some things. This is the background, right? So every level will have a background. You're going to have your character, right? And we're going to put our text. This is the bare minimum or for every game. Now, for your text to show up, you should probably put a box around it. So I'm going to put my text right here. So I'm going to put it at 75, 100. So I'm going to put a rectangle. It's 75, 100. I'm going to make it, I don't know, 150 by 150 for now. Let's see what that looks like. Uh, kind of like it. Let's do 25. Let's make it 200. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I mess with that. Okay. Now let's give this a fill of 200. And let's give this, let's say a stroke weight, which is the size of that border for that box, of 5. Okay, I'm going to round the edges. I'm going to add one number here. Let's check it out. See how that rounds the edges of the box to make it a little bit nicer looking. And I'll say just a quick text. Let's do text. I'm going to say, oh no, you lost your owner. Start looking around the village to find him. Okay, great. Player knows what to do. Start looking around, right? Now, where do I want to put it? Here's a tip. If my rectangle's at 25, 100, which is right here, I'll probably put the text just a little bit over from it. So I'm going to add 10. So I'm going to do 35, 110. And I'm also going to make it the same width. So if this is 200 across, I'm actually going to make this 180 across. And you'll see that it looks pretty, oh, here, we got to bring this text size down. So I'm going to say text size 115. And let's do, oh, and then the text, check this out. Sorry, we got to put this on top of the text. Now the text you're not going to see because it's right on top of it has the same color as the background. So we're gonna give the text a fill of 0 to make it black so you can see it. Okay, it's looking better. Make it 20, let's see if that fits. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna move the text just a little bit down now. Make that 120. Okay. So it says, oh no, you lost your owner. Start looking around the village to find him. Great. So now we kind of have the basics of our game, right? So we have our game map, we have our character, we have the text, right? This is the text box and the text. I'll even put this. Okay. Now the next thing is to make our cat start moving around the screen, right? Because he's got to search around. So we're going to add game movement here. The way to do that is we're going to make two variables. We're going to make let x, right, equal 0, let y equal 0. All right. We're going to come back here to cat. I'm going to do x plus and y plus. Okay. And then I'm going to do the key presses here. Notice how I'm still inside the village level. And I'm going to cheat, guys. Check this out. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to P5 web editor. Okay, check it out. And I'm going to go to that key press lesson. So I'm going to say lesson 3.2, key pressed. Okay, just gonna copy and paste it. Check that out. Okay, now if I press play, I'm hoping that I can move my cat left to right. Okay, look at that. I got my cat moving around. Now, the first place I wanted to go is the cave. So check this out. This is where it gets a little bit more interesting. So I want the cat to collide with this cave. All right. So what I'm going to do is very simple. I have to make a collision with this cave. But this cave isn't an image. It's like in the background. So what I would do is this. I'm just going to put a box around this cave. I'm going to make a hitbox. Okay. So I know where the cat has to collide with. And I'm just going to like put my mouse right around here on the top left corner, 477.88. So rect 477.88. I'm going to guess the dimensions. I'm going to say 100 by 200. All right, 150. Let's see how that looks. All right. So it's pretty good. Maybe a little bit more width. So I'll put 150 by 150. All right. You see how this will be the hitbox for the cave. So if I want the cat to walk over and collide with this cave, remember the cave isn't an image. It's actually part of the background. I can make it so when this cat collides with that rectangle, something happens. And that's what I'm about to do. So now we're gonna have to detect the collision. Okay. So remember, I just put this box here because the cave is part of the background. What I want to make it do is when it collides with this rectangle, I'll make it go to the next stage. So I'm going to say let cave hit equal collide rect correct, right? And then we're just going to get our cat. Okay, where's our cat? Our cat, our cat. Here's Mr. Cat. Beautiful. I'm going to get my cave, my cave, my cave. Okay, perfect. And then we'll say this if we'll write our conditional, and we'll say this if cave hit, okay, we're gonna just say level, and we're gonna take it to cave. All right, we're gonna change it to level cave. So let's see what happens. Let's see if this all works. Okay, let cave hit. Oh, I didn't add P5 collide. All right, now I want to say this. With the starter code that you guys will get, you will have P5 collide. But hey, you guys get to see the how everything's being done from scratch. So this is what I'll do for you, but just so you know, P5 Cloud has to be added itself. Okay, now it's added. Oh, I added to the wrong thing. That's pretty silly. Okay, let's add it here. Okay, let's try that. And okay, P5 Cloud's there. Let's see what happens. And I go to the cave stage. All right. Now, that's basically what I wanted to happen, but let's make a cave stage just for fun so you can see the next thing to do. So now that I'm done with this stage, I'm going to say function cave level. Okay, and what I would actually do is like just copy and paste a lot and change some things. So first, let's get a cave forest. I mean, a cave background. So check this out. Okay, I'm gonna say, come on, come on, make me an 8-bit image of the inside of a cave. Nope, I said cake. Oh, let's try that one more time. I'm sorry for wasting your time, guys, but definitely not a cave, not a cake. I want a cave. That was silly. Inside a cave. All right. All right, here it goes. Here it comes. Oh, oh, check it out. Here comes that image. Boom, inside the cave. Nope, don't love it. Don't like that. I want a dark interior of a cave with light coming from a hole on side. I got a specific thing that I want, okay? So like just like I have a vision here. Just let me go with it. Let me rock. Oh, that's not nice, dude. All right, I'll be honest. I think I generated an image earlier, so I'm just gonna go and grab that image. Let's see if I can find that one. I was messing around with this yesterday. Uh, where is that cave? Come on, cave. Yeah. Okay, this one's the cave. All right. Hopefully you guys have more luck than I do with that, but I'm going to call this cave. All right, now check it out. We're going to get this done real quick. So I'm going to say like cave, right? I'm going to say cave is equal to load image. We're going to do cave.png. Okay. And check this out. I'm just gonna like honestly, I'm just gonna do a lot of copy and pasting right now. All right. Because once you do one level, they're all gonna kind of feel a little bit the same. I'm gonna change the image to the cave. Okay, that's pretty easy, right? I'm gonna change the text to like the text. I'll say, ah, this cave is too creepy. Let's get out of here. Okay. Um, And this stuff we'll come back to for later. And let's give it a shot. Okay. So check it out. That's where that cave hitbox is, by the way. I'm going to take that out. Once you've done the collision, you can take it out so you don't need it anymore and watch, it'll still work. So let's see here. I go here. Oh no, I know what happened. I forgot to write the conditional for it. So inside the draw function, let's come up here. We're going to say if the level equals cave, we have to say go to the cave level. All right, let's try it one more time. All right, let's go to the cave. Oh, we're inside the cave. All right, so look, this text over here says, ah, this cave is too creepy. Let's get out of here. Now, it's looking pretty good. I like it. Here's what I want to say about this. I want my cat to start much lower. Oh, I want my cat to reset where it was. So you see how he's all the way up here still for where I left him? What you could do is reset your cat to where he was before. So we say x equals 0 and y equals 0. So I just want you to watch what that does is, so even though the cat's walked up here, it's going to reset their location to the corner again. And then I'm going to put my hitbox over here. All right. So this text looks a little gross. Let's just make this, I'm going to make this 300. Make this 280 just because to me, I want to make it look a little bit nicer. Sorry, guys. Just have a specific vision. Okay. Let's go here. Ooh, looks better. This doesn't need to be 280. This could be like 150. And then I'm going to make a different hitbox. I want my hitbox to be right here. So I'll make it by 70, 325. So let's take the stuff back right here. Okay. Oh, we're going to make this 70, uh, 325. And let's see. I think that hitbox will look pretty good. Maybe the height will be a little bit more. And then we're just going to change. The cat's still the same. We're going to do this. We'll call this village hit because or I don't know, light hit. We're going back into the light. And if we hit the light, we're going to go back to the level of village. All right, guys, check it out. I think we're there. So check it out. Cat goes to the village. Oh no, it's scary in here. Let's get out of here. Right? I go there, and now I'm back. Another thing, we got to set the thing, our character back here, back to x equals 0, y equals 0. We could take out our hitbox here. What was that? I saw something there I didn't really like. Oh man, what was it? Oh, I didn't like this didn't go across too much. Okay, and let's try that one more time. Oh, and let's see here. We're 300. Okay, let's make this 280. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's hope. Ready? So cat goes to the cave. Oh, says, ah, the cave is too creepy. Let's get out of here. Cat goes back outside the cave, and we're back in the village where we start. All right. So what we've done is we really only made one level here, right? Well, two levels. We did the village where you start and the cave. Now, obviously, it's kind of playing, right? We can do things. If I was a little bit more interesting, maybe I would have given a different option inside the cave. Like maybe I could go down the hole, maybe go deeper in the cave. Depends on what you want to do. But here's what I'd like you guys to do. Make it so you can go to this house over here. Maybe make that its own stage. What happens when you go in there? Maybe when you go to this like patch right here, this does something, or and maybe the pond. You could also just make it so like, oh, maybe if you go up through this path, like something happens when you go off the screen over here. There's many different options for you. But this is the beginning of a real game. I'm actually going to save this, okay, for my game. I'm going to call this lesson 3.7 Cat Finder. That's my own choose your own adventure game. And let's see what you guys can do with it. All right, that's it.